Their serve on its way, handled a little bit awkwardly, but kept going. Aaron Edwards sends it on over, where Kelsey Sperling gets the dig on it. Sent on over by Allie Smith, the only choice she has. Streeter on the attack. Worked around in the Pacers zone. Allie Smith gets the kill as it goes off the blocker and out. Another point for the Pacers. Serve received by Oldenburger. Up in the air, on the attack is Streeter. Bounces into the net a couple of times, and it looks like a double touch is going to be the call. And Marnie Streeter gets credited with the kill. Carson-Newman gets on the board. Morgan Ballard will go back to serve it. Ellie Smith with the reception on that, set up by Bell, and Smith attacks. This one dug out cleanly by the Eagles. Tipped at the net, blocked, and the Pacers coming up with the block there. Allie Smith comes up with the block, and Vialdor is also credited with that, so block assists for both of them, and another point for the Pacers. And Allie Smith will go back to serve. Wild ball on the court. Stop play for a moment. But Smith serving. Received. Set up by Streeter, and it's just going to be sent on over by Ballard. Pacers working it up, setting up the attack. Attack on its way from Duggan. Kept going by the Eagles. Great attack, and that's going to be a kill for Marnie Streeter. Just split the defenders there and found the hardwood for a point. Madison Rademacher coming onto the court now. She goes back to serve. And her serve goes into the net. That's another point for USC Aiken. And now Rebecca Martinez back to serve. Good serve there, received by Oldenburger. Popped up into the air and tipped over, where Martinez is there to get the dig. Set on up for Sperlin, who gets it through the blockers. It's dug on out, though, by the Eagles, and set up for Streeter, who attacks. Right to Martinez, though. Good dig there, high into the air. Allie Bell setting up for Allie Smith, who attacks deep in her own zone, but it's dug on out. Carson-Newman on the attack now. Allie Bell getting the dig there. Martinez with the setup for Sperlin. Sperlin's attack, dug on out, though, by Ballard. Now the Eagles back on the attack with Streeter getting it through the blockers. Martinez with the dig. Bell with the set. Duggan with the attack, and she finds the back corner for the kill.
The kill to number 8, Kayla Duggan. Point Pacers.
6-2 in the early moments of set number 1. Pacers leading Carson-Newman. Martinez serving again. Short serve, picked up by Ballard, though. Set on up at the net for Streeter, who puts it into the net. I believe the blockers might have gotten a hand on it, but I think it just went into the net. Either way, it's a point for the Pacers, 7-2. Another good serve from Martinez. Ooh, a little drifting a little too far, and Pacers going to get the point. Illegal attack is the call. Pacers will take advantage of that. 8-2 now. Martinez receives the serve. It'll be set up by Bell. Villadores tries to break through the blockers, cannot, but is able to keep it alive. And Smith sends it on over. Ballard right there to receive it. Rohr setting it on up. Here's the attack from Edwards. Ooh, that might have gone out, but Martinez got a hand on it. Bell with the setup for Sperlin. Sperlin gets it on over, but it is dug on out cleanly. Streeter taps it over the blockers where Bell receives it on the dig. Martinez sets it up for Smith, who gets it into the blockers and out. That's a point for USC Aiken and another kill for Allie Smith. And Duggan hops back onto the court. Vanna Strozier steps off. Allie Smith to serve. Smith's serve received by Streeter. Set on up where Streeter attacks off the blockers and kept alive by Sperlin. Bell with the setup. Allie Smith on the attack. Her attack tips off the fingertips of the blockers and out. And it's another point for the Pacers. And now Carson-Newman going to make a substitution. Streeter heads off and Joy Rhodes steps onto the court. Carson-Newman looking to add some height to their lineup out there right now, trying to change the tide of this one. And Rhodes immediately on the attack and immediately on the board as she gets a kill right to the right of Rebecca Martinez, who couldn't reach it in time. And now Hannah Robertson steps back to serve. Short serve, Martinez charges and gets it, kept alive and set on up. Tipped at the net, off the top of the net, where the Pacers will corral it. Duggan, well, it was setting up for an attack, but a ball handling error stopped the play short. Another point for the Eagles. (19-11) the score. First set, late half. Another short serve. This time Duggan comes up to get it. Bell with the setup for Sperlin. Sperlin's attack. Dug on out. Tipped on over where the Pacers will start working it. Villadores gets it off the blockers, but it's sent right back in her face. And it will be a block for Alex Biro, a solo block. And Carson-Newman not done yet. 19-12 the score. Another short serve. Duggan receives it awkwardly. Bell keeps it going where Smith attacks. Tried to be dug on out and into the stands. Kill for Allie Smith as Hannah Robertson's dig was not clean, as it just soared into the stands. And now 20-12 your score. Martinez with the serve, and that's going to sail out. Another point for the Eagles. Almost caught a lucky break as it looked like the Eagles wanted to attack it, but they let it go, wisely let it go for another point. Joy Rhodes serving. Good serve there. Allie Smith having to get it. Bell setting it up for Carroll. Carroll gets it off the blockers, kept alive though. Martinez with the setup for Duggan. Duggan breaks through the blockers. Great dig there though from Robertson. Allie Bell sets up for by Rhodes to keep the play going. Carroll again on the attack. The blockers will not let her get through. Pacers still corralling it. Smith now tapping it over the blockers instead of trying to get through. Martinez, another great dig there. Smith sets it up off the top of the net. Kept alive. Carson-Newman setting things up. Here's the attack from Biro, and it sails out. Carroll was absolutely denied 3 times on that play, something I don't think she's used to seeing. But it's all good if you're a Pacer as you win the point anyway. Kelsey Sperlin with the serve now. Picked up by Ballard, set on up by Rohr. The attack gets through and gets down. That is a kill for Megan Oldenburger. Carson-Newman getting another point and sending the serve back to their side. Biro with the serve. Martinez receives that one. Set up by Kirk for Carroll. Carroll now tapping it over the blockers this time. Carson-Newman working it in their own zone. Martinez getting a dig there. Kirk set it up for Duggan. Duggan looking for the back corner, and she will find the back corner for a kill. And Vanna Strozier will take Kayla Duggan's place at the back line to serve it. Pacers leading 22-14. Short serve. Ballard having to reach out and get it. Sent on high into the air where the attack is dug out by Strozier. Set by Kirk. Carroll tapping it into the blockers where it's sent right back to the Pacers' side. Allie Smith on the attack. Good dig there by Ballard, keeping it high into the air. Set up an attack from Oldenburger. Sperlin almost got a hand on it, but it hit just enough hardwood to draw the call, and that'll be a point for Carson-Newman. Taylor Rohr to serve. 22-15 your score. Serve to Smith. Ellie Kirk with the setup for Christine Carroll. Again, the blockers rejecting her into the net, and Strozier just going to have to bump it on over, keep the play alive. Eagles on the attack now. Oldenburger gets it off the tips of the blockers and down. That's a kill for Megan Oldenburger, and another point for Carson-Newman, now only trailing by 6. Serve on its way. Smith receives it a little too far as it's sent right back to the Pacers' side. Pacers able to recover, however. And Allie Smith can't break through the blockers this time. And it's another point for Carson-Newman. The blocking game has really turned up for Carson-Newman. Pacers unable to really slam any attacks home. And that is what's allowing Carson-Newman to claw their way back into this. Martinez receives that one. Allie Kirk setting it up for Allie Smith, who taps it over the blockers into the back corner where Rhodes gets to it. Edwards on the attack. That one sails out, and the Pacers finally stop the bleeding and get a point to get the serve back on their own end. Christine Carroll with the serve now. Good serve there. Rhodes gets it. Kept on the Carson-Newman side where it will be sent on over. Kirk setting it up for Smith. Smith trying to get a clean attack through, but it's dug on out. Set on up for Oldenburger, but Carroll right there to receive that one. Kirk with the setup for Vialdores, dug on out by Ballard, tipped back on over to the USC Aiken side. Sperlin with the setup, tipped on over, and that'll be a kill for Allie Kirk as she caught the defense sleeping again. The second time she's done that today, and it is set point. Pacers 24-17. Carroll's serve received. Ballard with the bump set. Attack on its way from Rhodes. Strozier there to get the dig. Set on up for Allie Smith, who gets it through the blockers and out. That's a point for the Pacers, and that closes out set number 1. 25-17 the final. We'll move on to set number 2 with the Pacers leading 1-0 over Carson-Newman. And welcome back, folks, to USC Aiken Volleyball, presented by Hudson Etheridge Companies and Auto Owners Insurance. For all your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, count on Hudson Etheridge Companies and Auto Owners Insurance. A couple stats and notes for USC Aiken. Allie Smith led the way with 7 kills in the first set. Rebecca Martinez already with 13 digs on the day, and that's only after 1 set. Set number 2 about to get underway. Pacers took set 1 by a score of 25-17 over Carson-Newman. And they will look to have a repeat performance here in the second set. I'm Marcus Johnson, once again thanking you for joining us on this lovely evening. The Pacers look like they're ready to go. Carson-Newman still getting situated.
Serving to start set number 2 will be number 13, Megan Oldenburger.
And Megan Oldenburger will get the ball to serve to start off the second set for Carson-Newman. Serve on its way. Strozier receives it. Allie Bell with the setup for Allie Smith, and her attack gets through, but it's dug on out cleanly. Set on up and bumped on over where Martinez will receive it. Allie Smith sets up for Villadores, and Villadores gets through the blockers for the kill and the first point of the second set. Allie Bell, the birthday girl, back to serve. Serve on its way. Received by Ballard. Set on up by Rohr. The attack on its way. Breaks through the blockers and out. That'll be a kill for Joy Rhodes. Carson-Newman knots it up right away. Now Morgan Ballard with the ball serves it. Martinez receives it. Set up by Bell. Smith attacks. But that one sails out, and that's a point for Carson-Newman, and they have the lead for the first time today. Serve on its way. Smith, set up by Strozier, where Sperlin with the attack there. Ballard gets the dig. Rhodes on the attack. Bell has a hard time with it, and that's going to end up out. Another point for Carson-Newman. Ballard again to serve. Serve right to Smith. A little too far, and it's sent right back over to the Pacers' side. The call is going to be net violation, and a point for the Pacers. You can see Rebecca Martinez immediately calling for that, and she gets the call. The Pacers get the call, and they will get the ball back, where Allie Smith will serve. Interesting serve there. Eagles able to corral it. Rhodes on the attack. Martinez sets it up. Kayla Duggan now attacking, tips it through the blockers. Kept alive. Ballard with the setup. Rhodes again attacking. Allie Bell gets to that one. Martinez sets it for Sperlin. Sperlin can't break through the blockers. Villadores keeps it going. Kayla Duggan now attacks, and Kayla Duggan breaks through for the kill and a Pacer point, and we're tied at 3. Or not, it will be called a net violation. Either way, it's a Pacer point. Another interesting serve, a short serve from Smith. Eagles able to corral it, tipped on over where Martinez gets it. Bell with the setup for Sperlin. Sperlin gets it through, but it's dug on out by Rohr. Ballard sets up for Rhodes. Rhodes trying to get it through. Martinez able to get the dig, but it sails on over and slammed back down by Natalie Harris for the kill. Carson-Newman again takes the lead and takes the serve. Pacers started off set 1 with a commanding lead. Now find themselves behind by 1. And that serve just sails out. Kayla Duggan holds back. And it'll be a point for the Pacers, 4-4. Rebecca Martinez will serve. Serve on its way. Received by Oldenburger. Bumped up into the air where Rhodes will attack it. Martinez digging it out. Allie Bell with the setup for Christine Carroll. Carroll gets through the blockers, but it's kept alive and in the air. Rhodes again on the attack, blocked by Sperlin and Carroll. Carson-Newman setting up for the attack. Rhodes just sending it on over. Bell sets up for Carroll. Carroll off the blockers and into the back corner. Carroll getting the kill and getting the lead back. 5-4 the score. Serve on its way from Martinez. Dug on out by Robertson, set up for Rhodes. Rhodes can't get through the blockers of Carroll and Sperlin. And another point for the Pacers. Serve on its way. Received by Oldenburger. Up at the net, off the blockers, kept alive by Bell. And Sperlin sending it on over. It'll be dug out by Ballard. Set on up. Here comes the attack from Oldenburger. Martinez getting another dig there. Good dig, too. Set up. Duggan on the attack. Off the blockers and out. Point for the Pacers. Kayla Duggan getting credited with the kill there. Martinez again will serve. Oldenburger receives that one. Set on up. Rhodes gets it into the blockers and down. That'll be a kill for Carson-Newman and Joy Rhodes. And now she will head on off. And now Emily Harnischfager coming onto the court. Harnischfager from Macedon, New York. Not too far away from my old stomping grounds. Her serve set on over, and Pacers send it right back. Carson-Newman on the attack this time. Bell with the setup. Kelsey Sperlin runs into the blockers and ends up having it blocked right back into her face. Seems to be okay. She was a little slow to get up, but she's all good to go. Carson-Newman will get another point, and they're back within one. Harnischfager to serve again. Received by Duggan, set up by Bell. Duggan will tap it on over on the attack. Ballard with the setup. Here comes the attack from Oldenburger, and that one sails out. Duggan able to duck out of the way of it in time for another point for the Pacers. Allie Bell going to be replaced by Allie Kirk as she comes off the bench and into the game. Kelsey Sperlin serving now. Sperlin's serve received by Oldenburger. Set on up by Rohr, and the Pacers corralling it in their own zone. Kirk had a hard time of it and is going to end up hitting the antenna. I think she tripped over Carroll's feet, and that sent her set right into the antenna. I'll send the serve back on over to the Eagles' side. Natalie Harris will take it. Harris' serve received by Smith. Kirk with the setup. Carroll on the attack, and she runs into the blockers. Good block by Carson-Newman, and we are tied at 8. Martinez receives the serve. Kirk sends it on over and gets the kill. Allie Kirk again catches the defense asleep and will take the lead back with that one.
Substituting in the Pacers, number 11, Vanna Strozier.
And Vanna Strozier coming in for Kayla Duggan and going back to the line to serve. Carson-Newman setting up for the attack. Oldenburger off the blockers and kept alive. Sent on over by Allie Smith. Good dig there from Ballard. Eagles setting up for the attack. Oldenburger gets it off the hands of Martinez, and that's going to sail out. Point for Carson-Newman. Oldenburger getting the kill on that one. Tied again at 9.
Number 6,
Taylor Rohr serving it. Martinez receives that one. Set up by Kirk. Carroll attacks into the blockers. And they're going to say it went off the arm of Christine Carroll. It's a good call. She couldn't get out of the way of it in time. As a point for Carson-Newman. 10-9 your score. Carson-Newman leading as we reach the halfway point of set 2. Serve on its way, Martinez to Kirk, to Smith. And that one's going to sail into the crowd off the hands of Ballard. A kill for Allie Smith and the Pacers, and it's tied up again. Ball over to the Pacers side. Valdora is coming onto the court for Martinez as Carroll serves it on up. Rhodes sets it up, sent on over. Kept alive by Allie Smith, where the Eagles will corral it. Set from Rohr. Off the hands of Sperlin and down. Kill for Oldenburger, and Carson-Newman retakes the lead. Much closer this time around. Carson-Newman seems to have found their pace, found their rhythm. And they are right now in control. Short serve, Strozier gets it. Kirk sets it on up. Allie Smith on the attack. That'll be dug out by Oldenburger. Set on up by Rohr. The attack on its way where it'll be dug on out by the Pacers. Smith tries to get through the blockers, cannot, kept alive. Allie Kirk! Allie Kirk going up and getting the kill. Looking for that back line. She found it. Normally she just sends it on over with deception. This time she just went for a full-blown attack. And she earns a bit of a breather with that one. Allie Bell to serve. Serve on its way. Received by Oldenburger. Attack tipped on over, and Bell couldn't catch up to in time. Ended up setting with the hand that she wanted to dig with. So again, Carson-Newman getting the ball, getting the point, and getting the lead. Morgan Ballard serving. And her serve goes into the net. Good break for the Pacers, 12-12. And Duggan back onto the court. Strozier heads off. Allie Smith heads back to serve. Short serve from Smith. Oldenburger receives it. Set on up at the net. The attack on its way to be dug out by Bell. Martinez sets it up for Duggan. Duggan's attack hit by Ballard, and attempting to keep it alive was Oldenburger, but she couldn't reach it in time. Kayla Duggan gets the kill. Pacers get the point, and the Pacers take the lead. Serve on its way. Ooh, a little too much behind that one. That one soars out. That's a point for Carson-Newman, and once again we are tied, now at 13. And Hannah Robertson comes on. She'll go back to serve. Short serve, Martinez reaching for it. Bell, great setup. Sperlin on the attack with a tip. Ballard setting it on up now. Rhodes sends it on over with the attack. Smith digs it out. Duggan punches it on over. Ballard able to dig it out, though. Rohr sets it up, tipped on over. Bell, great dig there. Martinez with the setup. Allie Smith with the attack, and that's going to be a kill for Allie Smith as it soars into the stands. Another point for the Pacers. They retake the lead and retake the serve. Martinez with the ball. Good serve from Martinez. Oldenburger has it. Rohr sets it up for Rhodes, and the attack just hits the back line, or the side line. Joy Rhodes getting the kill there. Again, tied up, back and forth, back and forth. Neither team really able to establish dominance in this set as of yet. Pacers had a few-point lead. I believe they had a 4-point lead at one point, but Carson-Newman fought their way right back. Serve on its way. Smith receives. Bell sets it on up. Sperlin on the attack. She's going to have to keep it in play. Now Ballard with the setup. The attack from Oldenburger off the blockers and down. That's a point for Carson-Newman. They take the lead right back. Harnisch-Fager back to serve again. Serve on its way. Smith receives, set up by Bell. Carroll on the attack. And that one sails out. Thought it might have gone off a fingertip, but no. Point for the Eagles, and they lead by 2 now. Harnisch-Fager serving. Smith receives. Allie Bell with the setup. Carroll again attacks. This time it goes off the blockers. Kept alive and finally downed. Christine Carroll getting credited with the kill on that one. And it'll be a point for the Pacers. They take over on the serve. Kelsey Sperlin serving it. Serve received by Oldenburger. Set on up, attack on its way. Martinez there for the dig. Smith with the set. Duggan tries to attack with it, but sends it into her own net. Another point for Carson-Newman. Back to serve, Natalie Harris, 17-15. Carson-Newman leading the Pacers in set number 2. Serve received by Sperling. Kirk sets it up. Duggan on the attack. Sent right back over to the Pacers side where Martinez will receive. Set from Kirk. Carroll attacks. Bounces it right back on over off the blockers. And now it's corralled in the Eagles zone. Oldenburger attack. Great dig from Martinez. Kirk sets for Smith. Smith's attack. Dug on out. Good clean dig there. Tipped on over. Kirk able to receive that. Set on up by Martinez. Attack from Smith. And the Eagles able to get it on their own side. Tipped on over. Sperlin right there for it. Kirk sets it for Carroll. Carroll gets it off the blockers and down for the kill. Another hard-fought point. The Pacers coming away with it. Let's see if that swings momentum back to their side as they trail by 1. Vanna Stroger will serve it. Stroger serve received by Ballard. Set on up. Attack on its way. Martinez will get it. Kirk with the setup for Carroll, and Carroll puts it down for the kill. Carroll read the defense perfectly on that one. And that's the Christine Carroll we're used to seeing this year. Stroger serves again. Set on up, attack on its way from Oldenburger. Sperlin able to get it, and that's going to sail out on the wrong side of the antenna. And that's a point for Carson-Newman. It looks like the Pacers might be picking up some momentum, but that will kill any momentum they just had. As the ball goes back over to the Carson-Newman side, as does the lead. Rohr serving. Her serve will be received by Bex, who gets it high into the air. Stroger with the setup. Allie Smith with the attack. That goes off the blockers and is kept alive on the dig by Oldenburger. Oldenburger back on the attack. Martinez gets to it. Kirk sets it up for Carroll. Carroll gets it through, and that will be a kill for Christine Carroll, as Harnisch-Fager couldn't hold on to it properly. Tied up against. Ball back over to the Pacers side. Carroll with the serve. And too much behind that one. Right back to Carson-Newman. And now Oldenburger will serve it. Eagles leading 19-18 as we get to the later parts of set 2. Smith receives that one. Kirk with the setup. Back for Smith. Smith's attack dug on out by Ballard beautifully. Popped on up. Rhodes on the attack. Stroger right there for it. Kirk with the setup. Valdora is sending it on over, and Valdora is getting the kill. Carson-Newman looking for a ball handling error, but they're not going to get the call. Pacers get the point. Serve back over to their side where Allie Bell will take it. 19-19. Anybody's set at this point. On its way. Rhodes receives it. Attack on its way. Nicely dug out by Allie Bell. Stroger just going to have to send it on over, though, to keep the point going. Up into the air. Attack from Rhodes. Blocked at the net, although it's picked up by Ballard. Rhodes again on the attack. Martinez digs it out, but is going to end up sending it back on over and out. Point for Rhodes and Carson-Newman. Ballard serves it up. Picked up by Smith. Set up by Bell. Attack from Sperlin. He dug on out. Kept going. Rhodes on the attack through the blockers. Martinez right there for it, though. Bell shovels it on over, and Bell will get the kill. Now it's Allie Bell's turn to catch the defense sleeping.
Back on the floor, number 8 for the Pacers, Kayla Duggan.
And Kayla Duggan back on out to the court. Allie Smith will head back to serve. Picked up by Oldenburger. Set on up by Rohr. The attack from Rhodes sails out. Point Pacers. Carson-Newman looking for a fingertip touch, but not going to get it. And Pacers finally retake the lead. 21-20. It's still anybody's set, though. Allie Smith serve received by Rhodes. Set on up at the net. The attack. And they're going to say it just hit the line. That will be a point for Carson-Newman. I was waiting on an official call there. Took a moment. Very close play, though. Hannah Robertson will serve. Martinez receives the serve. Allie Bell with the setup. Here comes the attack from Kelsey Sperlin. Ballard right there for it, however. Set up, attack from Oldenburger through the blockers, and Allie Bell can't catch up to it in time. Carson-Newman retakes the lead, 22-21. Serve on its way. Short serve, Martinez. Bell sets for Sperlin. Sperlin's attack picked up by Ballard on the dig. Sent on over, but Bell was ready for it. Martinez with the set for Duggan. Duggan's attack sails out. That's a point for Carson-Newman. They now have a 2-point lead, and that is crucial at the late part of this match, and Glenn Cox knows it, and he will call a timeout. And we will take a short break, 23-21 in the late parts of set number 2. Carson-Newman leading USC Aiken. Well, the timeout's coming to a close. Pacers trailing Carson-Newman 23-21 in set number 2. They lead 1-0, however.
23-21.
Carson-Newman still with the serve. Hannah Robertson back. Martinez receives that one. Allie Bell with the setup. Kayla Duggan on the attack. Off the tips of the blockers. Kept alive, though. Sent back to the Pacers' side. Allie Bell for it. Martinez with the setup for Kelsey Sperlin, and Sperlin splits the defenders and gets the kill. Eldores will step off. Christine Carroll will step on. Martinez to the back line to serve. Serve on its way. Oldenburger has it. Set on up, attack on its way, and that one's going to sail past the antenna on the wrong side, and the Pacers have tied it up once again. Martinez serve. Oldenburger has it. Ballard with the setup. Tapped on over. Bell gets it, almost collides with Martinez, but it's kept going. Duggan on the attack, blocked, but Martinez is there. Christine Carroll on the attack. Ooh, great job there by Carson-Newman's Oldenburger to keep that one going. But they're going to call a ball handling error to wipe that one out, and the Pacers get the point, and Carson-Newman will now call the timeout in the late part of this set. It's 24-23, Pacers with the lead. They score, they win the set. Carson-Newman scores, it's the first to lead by 2. And we come back from the timeout. 24-23. It is set point for USC Aiken.
24-23.
If Carson-Newman manages to tie it up, though, it will be the first to have a to score back-to-back points. In other words, a 2-point lead that'll win the set. Martinez still back to serve. It's on its way. Received by Oldenburger. Set on up by Rohr. The attack gets through, and that's going to be downed, and it is 24-24. Joy Rhodes getting the kill there. And now it is the first to 26. Harnisch-Fager will serve. Serve on its way. Allie Smith to Allie Bell. Set up for Duggan. And not Duggan, Sperling. Kept alive on the Carson-Newman side, set back on over. Martinez sets for Bell. Christine Carroll on the attack, and Carroll gets the kill. Set point again for USC Aiken. And Kelsey Sperling will go back to serve. Allie Bell steps off. Allie Kirk comes on. Serve on its way. Oldenburger has it. Set up by Rohr, sent on over. Kirk were able to get to that one. Duggan on the attack, tipped on over. Set up, attack from Oldenburger. Martinez charges up to get it. Kirk sets it up for Carroll. Carroll tips it on over. Great job to dig it on out, though. Back on the attack, and that hits the back corner. Allie Smith couldn't get it, and it's tied up again. 25-25 the score. Natalie Harris back to serve. And into the net. Point for the Pacers. Tough break for Carson-Newman. Especially late in the set, you never want to do that. And Vanna Strozier steps onto the court now. Kayla Duggan stepping off. Serving for the set. Good serve. Harnisch-Fager had it. Set on up by Rohr. The attack from Oldenburger. Martinez getting a good dig there. Kirk with the setup. The attack. And it's going to be a point for the Pacers. Kill for Allie Smith. And the Pacers take set number 2, 27-25. A hard-fought set indeed. But the Pacers come away the victors. And we will move on to halftime. Before we head into set number 3, a bit of a break. 5-minute break, and we will be back in just a short bit for the third set. And welcome back to USC Aiken Volleyball, proudly sponsored by Tyler's Tire and Auto Center and by Willie Jewell's Old School Barbecue. Willie Jewell's, every dish is served with a side of Southern hospitality, so stop on in and tell them Pacers Sports sent you. Got about a minute and a half before we start off with set number 3. Pacers leading Carson-Newman 2-0. A couple more stats for you from the USC Aiken side. Rebecca Martinez has improved to 29 digs over just 2 sets. Two of the leaders for USC Aiken in terms of points and kills. Allie Smith with 10.5 points and 10 kills on the night. Christine Carroll, 8.5 points and 8 kills on the night, despite facing some heavy blocking at the net. And Carson-Newman has really made her have to work in terms of their blocking, which I'm sure she is not used to having to deal with, but Carson-Newman's got the height to match her. That second set was a very close one. 27-25 was the final, with the Pacers just coming away with a victory, despite having a dominant advantage in set number 1, winning that one by 25-17. So I expect set number 3 will be very similar to set number 2. And if it is very similar, we may have a 4th and or 5th set. Now we're winding down the clock from halftime. We'll be right back into action in just a moment. We are ready as the horn sounds. Pacers are on the court. Eagles are on the court. Allie Bell will go back to serve. Short serve from Bell. Corraldo by the Eagles. Attack on its way where Bell will get the dig. Kelsey Sperling keeps it alive. Vanna Strozier sends it on over. Edwards receives that one. Attack on its way from Rhodes, and Rhodes gets the kill. And the Eagles strike first here in set 3. That will send Morgan Ballard back to the line to serve. Allie Smith receives that one. Bell sets it on up for Smith, who gets it through the blockers. Bounced around a little bit. Let's see if they can get it over. They do, off the hands of Ballard. Martinez there for that one. Set up. Valdores can't get through the blockers. Oh no, she was able to. Valdores getting credited with the kill. So we are tied at 1 as Allie Smith goes back to serve. Smith with a short serve, rushing and getting it was Oldenburger. Tapped on over. Great job by Allie Bell to keep that one alive. But Allie Smith's attack sails over everybody's head and out. Point for the Eagles.
On the court to the service line, Hannah Robertson.
So Hannah Robertson will come off the bench and go straight back to serve for the Eagles. Carson-Newman leading 2-1. Short serve, Martinez right there for it though. Bell with the setup for Duggan, who gets it off the blockers, but right there was Rhodes to pick it up. Rhodes back on the attack, and her attack sails out. And it's a point for USC Aiken. Martinez will serve. And her serve is just a bit too long. Another point for the Eagles. Now this one's starting off the way the last one did. Back and forth, back and forth. Harnisch-Fager coming onto the court. She will serve. Smith gets that one off the serve. Bell sets it on up. The attack gets through off the blockers and down. Christine Carroll getting another kill, and the Pacers get the ball back on their side. Kelsey Sperlin will serve. Allie Kirk coming onto the court as well as Allie Bell sets off. Carson-Newman with the setup. Oldenburger attacks, and that one sails out. Point for the Pacers. Pacers have taken the lead, 4-3. Sperlin still serving. Good serve there, and that's going to be a service ace. Ballard didn't know how to handle it. She backed up, and by that time it was too late. Aces take a 5-3 lead. Another serve on its way. Ballard this time able to get it. Set on up, the attack from Oldenburger, but she runs into the blockers of Christine Carroll and Allie Kirk. Great job of blocking there for those two. Pacers get another point. Sperlin again serves. Ballard gets it over to Rohr. Rohr's the attack from Natalie Harris, I'm sorry. I'm going to say Rohr with the attack, but she was the one with the assist. Great kill from Natalie Harris. So the ball will head back over to the Eagles' side. Harris will go back to serve as soon as Sperlin's done mopping up the floor. Serve on its way. Smith has it. Set on up by Kirk, but Kirk's going to end up making contact with the net. Hard to control your body when you're in midair like that. So a point for Carson-Newman. Harris again will serve. Into the net, and the Pacers will get the point. And a Stroger with the serve. Good serve there. Harnisch-Fager able to receive it. Set on up. Oldenburger on the attack. Martinez gets the dig. Set up by Kirk. The attack from Sperlin. Dug on out by Robertson. Another setup. Oldenburger on the attack. Martinez again gets the dig. Kirk sets it up for Carroll. Carroll trying to tip it on through, but Robertson was right there for it. Oldenburger again attacks. Breaks through the blockers where Sperlin will get to it. Kirk sets for Smith. Smith runs into some blockers. Great job by Stroger to keep the point going. Back to Smith. Smith's attack this time finds its way through for the kill. Stroger again with the serve. Another good serve from Vanna Stroger. Oldenburger on the attack. Martinez gets a good dig on that one. Allie Kirk sets up for Carroll. Carroll runs into Harnisch-Fager on her attack. Tipped on over by Oldenburger, but Martinez was right there for it. Kirk sets for Smith. Smith gets it on over. It's awkwardly handled, and that's going to be a kill and a point for the Pacers. Stroger's serve. Oldenburger has it, set on up by Rohr. The attack breaks its way through the blockers and out. That's a point for Carson-Newman. Katie Parnell getting credited with the kill on that play. So the score now 9-6. Back to serve, Taylor Rohr. Good serve from Rohr. Martinez gets it. Kirk sends it on over, and the defense asleep once again on Allie Kirk, and she makes them pay. 10-6 now the score. And we're going to get an early timeout here from Carson-Newman. Pacers leading 10-6 here in set number 3. They lead 2-0. And welcome back, folks. Pacers still with the serve. Christine Carroll will serve it. Pacers leading 10-6. Carroll's serve on its way and on its way out. Point for Carson-Newman. Megan Oldenburger will serve. Her serve received by Allie Smith. Allie Kirk runs up to get to it. Smith on the attack, and that just kisses the line. Carson-Newman thought they got the point. I thought they got the point, but the officials say otherwise. Pacers will get the point and take over on serve once again. Allie Bell will serve. Short serve. Great job to catch up to it. But Christine Carroll jumps up and slams it down. Oh, no, not Christine Carroll. She's not on the court. Brittany Valdores did that. That looked like a move Christine Carroll would do. Valdores making them pay there with that mistake. And a ball rolling onto the court there is going to stop Allie Bell in her tracks. Luckily, she didn't go through with the serve. Otherwise, that could have been very dangerous. On the attack, Carson-Newman. Vanna Strozier able to reach back and grab it. Allie Smith now on the attack. She runs into the blockers. Plays blown dead. Pacers will get the point. Net violation the call. Kill for Allie Smith. And a point for USC Aiken. And that serve sails out. Point Eagles. Ballard will serve. 13-8 your score. Allie Smith receives it. Allie Bell sets it on up. Kelsey Sperlin on the attack. Strozier keeping it alive. And Allie Smith able to catch up in time just to send it on over and keep the point going. Attack on its way from Rhodes. Martinez right there for the dig. Allie Bell trying to keep the defense sleeping. This time she's unable to, and it's going to drop in on the Pacers' side. Kill for Joy Rhodes on that one. Point, Carson-Newman. Ballard again with the ball. Serving it on up. Martinez receives. Bell sets it up. Attack from Valdores. Hits the blockers and goes down. Alex Biro getting credited with that block. 13-10. Carson-Newman on a bit of a run now. Serve on its way. Allie Bell with the setup. Attack from Allie Smith. Can't find the back corner that she wanted. Just sailed out. Another point for the Eagles. Martinez receives the serve. Allie Bell with the setup. Allie Smith with the attack. Dug on out. Sent on over. Allie Smith trying to keep it alive. Unable to. Well, able to, but it's slammed back down by Alex Biro. Great defensive play for Carson-Newman resulted in a point there. As I think the Pacers thought they had the point won a little early. Serve on its way. Allie Smith to Allie Bell to Valdores, and Valdores fights her way through the blockers to get the kill and send the serve back over to their side and stop Carson-Newman's run. Allie Smith will serve the ball now. And her serve goes into the net. Carson-Newman gets the point.
Back on the floor to the service line, number 12, Hannah Robertson.
So Hannah Robertson comes in and goes right back to serve. 14-13 your score. Pacers with a 1-point lead. It was bigger, but Carson-Newman really fought their way back. Martinez receives. Allie Bell with the setup for Kayla Duggan, who taps it on over the blockers. Going to be a tough one. And it'll be sent on over by Ballard. Smith to Bell. Bell over for Duggan. Duggan runs into some blockers. Allie Smith able to keep the ball going. Sent on over. Great dig by Ballard. Kept high into the air and sent on over by Rohr. Martinez to Bell. Attack from Valdores, and Valdores coming up with the kill. Oh, man, great defensive play there from Carson-Newman. I'm kind of upset to see they didn't get the point if my paycheck didn't come from USC Aiken. So Martinez with the ball. She will serve now. Pacers leading by 2 here in set 3. Ballard receives the serve. He's set up by Rohr. The attack on its way and blocked at the net. Carroll and Duggan coming up big. Hero really trying to fight her way through those blockers. This time unable to do so. Martinez. Ballard gets the reception. Attack from Rhodes. Duggan out by Smith. Bell with the setup. Attack from Sperling. Kept alive. Sent back over. Carson-Newman having to play with it a little bit. Allie Smith with that one. Allie Bell sets it for Carroll. Carroll gets it off the blockers. Ballard's right there for the dig. Rhodes attacking. Blocked at the net. Kept alive. Tipped on over by Bureau. Pacers keeping it going. Bell sets for Duggan. And Duggan comes through, getting it through the blockers and getting it down for the kill. Martinez again with the serve. Oldenburger has it, set on up for Rohr. Rhodes on the attack. That goes off the hands of Allie Bell and out. That'll be a kill for the Eagles. And Harnischfeger back onto the court. She will serve it. Carson-Newman trailing the Pacers by 3. Serve off the top of the net. Smith, though, able to pick up. Carroll on the attack, kept alive, and Ballard will just send it on over. Point still going. Bell on the setup. Carroll on the attack. Harnischfeger got it, though, on the dig. Set up again. Oldenburger trying to tip it on over. She does off the top of the net, though. Duggan on the attack. Great dig by Ballard, keeping the point going. Oldenburger attacks. Martinez, another great dig. Bell setting it on up. Allie Smith on the attack. Picked on up, though, by the Eagles. Attack from Oldenburger, and she finds the back line for the kill. Hard-fought point, and this time it goes the Carson-Newman way. Serve on its way. Smith receives. Bell sets. Attack from Sperlin. Dug on out, though, by Ballard. Oldenburger on the attack, runs into the blockers, and that one will be down. It's a point for the Eagles. Harnischfeger again with the serve. This time, Duggan has it. Set on up for Sperlin. Sperlin's attack is dug on out, sent back over to the Pacers side where it's slammed down. Kayla Duggan's original attack was dug out, but it sailed back to her side where she slammed it down even harder, getting the kill and getting the point. Sperlin serving it now. Ballard receives that one. Rohr sets it up. Oldenburger attacks off the blockers but kept alive. Rohr again setting it up. Oldenburger again attacking. This time tipped up by the blockers where Sperlin will get to it. Duggan on the attack. Blocked at the net. Tapped back on over. Kept alive. Still legal play. Back into the back corner. And just, I thought it went out. It did go out, but it went off a fingertip. Kill for Kayla Duggan. Point for USC Aiken. The score 19-16, Pacers with the lead. Kelsey Sperlin still serving, trying to close this one out in straight sets. Carson-Newman, although probably has a good chance of fighting their way back, and that will help as that serve sailed out. Point for the Eagles. That last set, again, had to go to extra points. This set could very well be the same way. Alex Biro serving. Her serve right to Martinez. Set up by Allie Kirk. Duggan attacks a bit awkwardly, and, well, Allie Kirk managed to get a hand on it and send it back to the other side, except it was under the net, and it'll be a point for the Eagles. Now Carson-Newman going to send out Lindsay DeVore. She'll be seeing her first action of the night. 19-18 your score. Serve on its way. Smith receives it. Allie Kirk sets it up for Carroll. Carroll gets it off the blockers, and that's going to be a kill for Christine Carroll, as Harnischweger couldn't reach back and get it in time off the deflection. And the score represents the year 2018. Pacers leading. Anna Stroger coming onto the court now. Kayla Duggan stepping off, and Stroger will go back to serve. Serve on its way. Set up by Rohr. Oldenburger attacks off the blockers, kept alive. Sperling coming up for it. Tipped on up, and Allie Smith gets the kill as it goes off the hands of Robertson and out. Point USC Aiken. And that serve goes into the net, very un-Vanna Stroger-like, as we've come to rely on her for good serving throughout in this early part of the year. But she'll shake it off. Pacers will shake it off as they still have the lead, 21-19. Taylor Rohr back to serve. Rohr's serve on its way, Martinez receives. Kirk sending it on over, and she catches the defense asleep again. Christine Carroll will serve it. Good serve. Set on up and sent on over by Ballard. That's all she could do. Allie Kirk sets it up for Allie Smith, and Smith just kisses the line with that one. Another kill for Allie Smith, another point for the Pacers, and they are 2 away from closing this one out. Carroll serves. Oldenburger receives. Set by Rohr. Oldenburger back on the attack. Runs into the blockers. High into the air. Kept alive. And sent on over by Ballard. Great defense there by Carson-Newman. Now Allie Smith attacks, and her attack sails out looking for that back corner. Couldn't get it this time. Point for the Eagles. 23-20. Still anybody's set. Oldenburger back to serve. Rhodes comes back onto the court. Harnischweger steps off. Short serve. Smith has trouble with it, and Kelsey Sperling able to just keep the point alive. Set up by Rohr. Rhodes on the attack. This time Stroger getting the dig. Set on up. Allie Smith attacks. Good hard attack. That's going to sail out on the wrong side of the antenna. Kill for Allie Smith, and it is set point for USC Aiken. 24-20. They will look to Allie Bell, who celebrates her 21st birthday today, to close it out. Wouldn't it be a great birthday present to get a service ace? I think so. Well, not this time, as it is corralled properly. Attack on its way. Bell can't get the dig. And that will be a kill for number 1, Aaron Edwards. Match point number 2. Morgan Ballard serving. Martinez. Set by Bell. The attack from Smith. Runs into blockers. Smith able to pick it back up, though. Bumped up into the air. Smith again attacks, and Smith coming through with the kill, and that closes it out. 25-21, the final of set number 3, and the Pacers take it in straight sets, 3-0. To start off this weekend tournament, we've got a lot of volleyball coming up tomorrow, and a lot of volleyball indeed. Tomorrow, we will start things off at 10 a.m. Lander versus West Alabama, followed up by Lander versus Carson-Newman at 2, and then USC Aiken will be back in action tomorrow night at 6 p.m. as they play West Alabama. And then there will be 4 matches the next day, September 8th. USC Aiken will be playing in 2 of them, one versus Queens and one versus Barton. But the Pacers take this one from regional strength Carson-Newman, 25-21 the final score of the 3rd and final set. But until tomorrow, I'm Marcus Johnson. Thank you for joining us this evening, and have a good one.